Ladies and gentlemen, do you ever just sit around trying to figure out the perfect words to say in your next video? Well, I gotta warn you, I didn't figure out the perfect words to say, so this is officially, absolutely an Asteroid Fight Club video. I'm probably gonna say something that ain't perfect. Don't you think it's weird that Wet Ass Pussy is the biggest song in 2020 with so much apocalyptic shit happening right now? And I want to point out that neither our commander-in-chief or the person running against him has mentioned anything about the fact that the entire west coast of the United States and Canada into Alaska is totally on fire up into the Arctic. And it's exactly what I told you would be happening in 2020 from 2017 on. So, yeah, hang in there, man. Is the world ending? No, it's not. Shout out to one of the guys I get good information from regularly, Leo King, the Christian astrologer. He had mentioned about, 10 days ago that it always feels like the world is ending in the final week of Jupiter retrograde before it stations to move direct. And Mars goes retrograde tomorrow, which I've been talking about nonstop for a long time. And then Jupiter goes direct on the 11th, or stations and then to go direct. So, yeah, it definitely feels like the world is kind of ending, man. You know, I haven't been perfect with stock market guesses, but I did guess that Tesla would not be doing so hot. And any people that were always like Mars, right around Mars retrograde. And so Tesla's down 21% today. And we may be seeing the markets go down because the fundamentals have sucked since the plague broke out, bro. NASDAQ down 10%, 3 days. Technically, we call that a correction. And the Dow dropped 600 points. So buckle up, Betty. It is freaking wild out there. And I got to say, shout out to non-political weather Twitter. You guys have definitely hands down been the best group out of all of them, for the last few years. And definitely those asshats who tried to make weather Twitter political. Well, that didn't turn out too great for him now, did it? Good luck with your mini ice age, bro. Yeah, so look at all those gender reveal parties. In my opinion, gender reveal party is like a euphemism for volcano. But who knows, man? 2020 is weird. We all have our own personal dictionary. There's so much going on right now. And this includes that, like, storm surge rose above 13 inches above the second story floor in this Louisiana house apartment or whatever that is. So we're, just now entering peak of hurricane season, and I got bad news for you. Cranky weather guy told me he believes our next landfalling hurricane is in about 14 days, although he said that to me 2 days ago. And I don't disagree with him, but the King Euro has gone on lock with the GFS to show very potential danger, about, like Cranky said, 14 days from now, 12 days from now. And I hope he doesn't get mad, but as, unofficial weather crime fighting partners, sometimes we get mad at each other, and I never know what I'm allowed to say to people. I always try to tell you guys as much as I can, though. Bang! If you guessed Crystal River, Florida, you're correct. I'm not saying that's exactly where it's going to go. Nobody knows exactly where it's going to go. But with Africa shooting out, hurricanes like diarrhea chunks of poop, I promised to get off that analogy, but I didn't. Crap! This is a shitty analogy. Okay. But yeah, dude, we got major disasters happening. And we have a country who's only focused on a flipping election, which is between two baby boomers. And I love baby boomers. I mean, I want to give them a good life, happy, feed them, place to stay, good medical care. But at some point, it's time to take away the keys to their policy making, because I'm not sure that 73-year-old man or 75-year-old man has the perfect vision for the future, bro. And that's one reason I don't get into this worship of our politicians, because I'm Generation X and we've never had any type of power whatsoever. Either went to the millennials or went to baby boomers, and they were just kind of we want to make as much money as possible. And I'm not saying all baby boomers. I'm just saying the ones who, went after power and money. All right? There are a lot of great baby boomers out there. I'm not slapping the baby boomers. I'm just saying teamwork makes the dream work, man. I'm tired of bullshit excuses for why we can't work together. Hey, look, cold cheese, I warned you I probably wouldn't have the exact perfect thing to say to everybody, but I do appreciate the fact that on days like this, 97% of people look to me for good information. The Weather Channel. Today, we are covering tropical storms, aka hurricanes, snow, wildfires, thunderstorms, record high temps, record low temps, and what else would you expect from 2020? I would expect romance and comedy, but my standards are high. But the year's not over yet. Well, Trump did promise a red wave in 2020, and well, you got it up in the sky in Oregon. This is your super apocalyptic fire situation with the skies turning blood red because the entire United States of America ring of fire is on fire due to gender reveal parties. You know what I'm saying? Asterisk. So yeah, it's super crazy out there, man. But like Leo King said, we got like 3 days before Jupiter goes direct. And Jupiter's kind of like Lady Luck. And Lady Luck has not been at this party for the last 5 or 6 months. And she's about to get here. And Red Mars, who loves to fight with everybody and take as much money as possible and start wars and blame everybody, he's going to have to be retreating, going retrograde. So I have been looking forward to a post-September 12th period for a while, because it means we may have to finally calm down and recognize we're going to have to change what we're doing, because it ain't freaking working, bro. Houston lost its third firefighter, Tommy Searcy, age 45, to COVID complications. And so the plague is real. Honestly, the plague probably killed Trump's brother, but nobody got told that because he didn't want to lose election points. And so I know there are people out there who like to believe that like the earth is flat, or that like hurricanes are hoaxes, or that the virus is fake, but it is real. And as Planetary Defense Commander, it has been my least favorite subject just because I get so many political people going, the coronavirus is fake. Pandemic. Like, shove that pandemic up your ass, bro. We're dealing with a virus. Look, it's 2020. I mean, I literally warned of the virus, and Leo King warned about it coming in 2020 for 7 years. Dan Slott saw that Jupiter was trending and was worried that the king of the planets was dead. And he says this could happen. This is 2020. But no, dude, Jupiter's fine. I think planet Earth is even fine. It is humans that are having the problem. But this is called the grand transition. We are watching capitalism, communism, and socialism collapse before our eyes. So have faith. This is not the end, but there's going to be a lot of changes that happen over the next year and a half as all the shit doesn't work anymore, is getting phased out by Mother Nature and society itself. Okay? And I know that a lot of people have all these biblical doom predictions, but their predictions have totally sucked forever. You know, I'm just calling it like it is. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Yeah, dude, like hurricane force winds, category 3, in Utah today, because things are going crazy. And I don't think models are going to pick up on where hurricanes are going, you know, with Mars going retrograde and Jupiter going direct. It's going to funk up everything. And so it'll take us a while to figure it out. And by then, the hurricanes will be probably near doorsteps. So yeah, we're watching the Bear Fire, which looks like a volcano, but they say it's not. They say it's a gender reveal party, or it's caused by a gender reveal party. I don't know. They always come up with crazy excuses. I remember like a few years ago, they were like, dude, a bunch of homeless people broke into a Chuck E. Cheese and then stole a bunch of drumsticks, and then they ran off into the woods, and then they got into a fight, and then so one guy lit another guy's drumsticks on fire, and so that caused a fire. And I was like, dude, if you're going to get into that crazy of an explanation, what are you hiding? And it was probably volcanoes. You never hear anybody really talking about volcanoes, even though the volcanoes in Mexico and Guatemala have been going off nonstop since like since the start of 2019. And one of the sayings I've had at Asteroid Fight Club is you got to pretend like your government is not there instead of worshiping them like some savior. Because, like, look, the governments pretend like they're not there when it comes to all of the West Coast being on fire. Big burst of pyro CB from the Brush Creek area fire in the last hour or so. And this is some scary shiz. And it's happening pretty much to the entire West Coast. We're talking Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, Oregon, California, Nevada. Oh, man. You know who's consistently a super cool nerd? Alex Parker. All right, Asteroid Fight Club. Yay. Those slacks you were wearing are questionable, but they're probably comfortable, which would make me, seem like I don't know what I'm talking about. Reed Timmer is also super cool. 5 mile long gridlock on I-70 on closure near Georgetown, Colorado. The heaviest snow yet is moving to the Colorado foothills. See, we got a little bit of everything except for comedy and romance. And I'm trying to be kind of funny during this video. Did it work? Did I put a smile on your face during these apocalyptic conditions? Because that was my number one goal here. Because no, hope is not dead, and it is not end game, and it's not end of the world. Man, we got a plan. Like, we're going to be here for 10 more years. That's my attitude. And I'm a Christian, so I'm inspired by Jesus to say that. At no point in time does anybody know when the world is ending. And Isaac Newton said that shit ain't happening until like 2356. So get your game face on and let's solve some problems, people. And yeah, that thing off North Carolina's got like a 40% chance of developing into some type of a tropical depression or a tropical storm, or I dare say a hurricane. And so, Billie Eilish, you and your family, get ready. All right? And all the people in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Shout out to Virginia. That's my grandmother's name. They're having a lot of fun in the synoptic lab in real life today. I've been in a good mood in September because you guys treat me so well. And so it feels weird when the world is kind of falling apart. Not total doom, but definitely things are breaking down. But I've been in a pretty good mood in September because you guys are great to me, and I appreciate that. So I'm trying to be great to y'all. And I did tell you Mars would be throwing a temper tantrum right before we went retrograde. And so I'm not surprised that the skies are filled with rust color, orange color, red color. Those are Mars' favorite colors. But it's definitely a scary situation out there, and it is going to take teamwork and people working together. It's the people that matter, man. People are our number one treasure. And so, yeah, the entire West Coast is on fire, and it cannot be politicized like protests or riots. And I want to say again, that like 2020 is the dumbest year to protest. The politicians are not listening, man, or riot, because, they just, or argue, or fight. It is time to grow up, man up, woman up, I guess, and work together. All right, I will calm down and get more weathery, but at times, I got to do what I do, which is this. So, stay cool, have some faith. God is great. And, I pretty much predicted that all this would be happening. But no, it is not doom. It is the grand transition away from an oil and war and divide and conquer economy to a world of abundance and people working together. And so you can be scared of that if you want. People have been addicted to fear for the last 20 years, since the 1999 Y2K bug. They're like, the world is ending every single day. And they're like, some politician will save us. Nope. Teamwork is going to save us, man. All right. God bless everyone. And yeah, plan on being here for 10 years. Whether you like it or not. Stay cool. I'll get better.